Yo, what's up you guys? It's Natalie, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Natalie, I am your host, and I am going to teach you guys how to drive stick shift today. I have done this video before in the past, and it was actually my second video I think I ever uploaded to my channel, probably like 3 years ago now. So yeah, I wanted to redo that video for you guys and give you guys more of an update. I watched the video like some months ago and I cringed really hard because I was like, oh my gosh, like I was just so awkward. I still am really awkward, but not that awkward. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I absolutely love driving a manual. It's just the best thing ever. I personally think it's great to know how to drive a manual. Even if you don't own one, it's just good to kind of keep in mind how to drive one perhaps. Hopefully this video helps you do so. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. It's a free way to help your girl out and I appreciate it so much. And you guys can keep up with me and my car and my fitness videos and my ridiculous whatever else I post. In case you guys are wondering, I am driving a 2016 BRZ and I absolutely love this car. It's a super car. This car is super easy to learn how to drive stick off. I actually taught one of my friends how to drive stick shift and she went all the way to 4th gear. We were in an area where she couldn't hit high speeds and, you know, practice doing so. So that's why she only went to 4th gear, but she did great. And I was really scared because she's someone that I feel like, I don't know, this is gonna take a while, but you know, she learned so fast, you guys. So I hope you guys have the same experience she did and learn super fast and have good luck with it. Alrighty guys, so to begin this video, this is my cockpit. This is what I see when I am in the car. And as you can see here, this is what is different in a manual compared to an automatic. But for a manual, you're gonna have these numbers on here. You wanna make sure that you're familiar with the shift knob. So go ahead and put your foot on the clutch and go ahead and get familiar with 1st gear, 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th gear, and 6th gear. And it's okay to fuck around with it as long as, again, you have your foot on the clutch. It should totally be fine. And with reverse can be different spots. Mine is on the top left corner, where some of them, or most of them that I've driven, are on the bottom to the right. So in order to go in reverse in my car, you're gonna lift this little thing and then you go to where the R is. And if you have a backup camera, then it should pop up before you reverse. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that the e-brake is up. You don't want the car rolling anywhere. And the second thing you're going to do is make sure that the car is in neutral. And if you look right on top of the shift knob, you can tell that it's actually not straight. I actually have it in 1st gear, and in order to get it in and out of gears, you're gonna have to press in the clutch. So we have the 3 pedals. This one is what is new to you guys. This is the clutch. That is what you're gonna need in order to take it in and out of gear. This right here is just to rest your foot, so don't worry about that. Just like any other car, you have the gas and you also have the brake. Something that's super important and to keep in mind always is your right foot is only supposed to use the gas and the brake, where your left foot is going to only use the clutch. So now that you guys are familiar with the 3 pedals, I'm going to go ahead and start the car because it's actually super hot. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure your left foot is pressing down on the clutch all the way, and you're going to look at the shift knob and make sure it's in neutral. The other way to make sure that it's in neutral is you can kind of just quickly, you know, do a little slide. Depending on the car you have, it might be a little looser than mine, but yeah, it should easily go side to side. If it was in a gear, it wouldn't be able to do that. It would literally not move at all like that. Most manual transmissions, you press on the clutch and then start the car, whether you know, it's push to start or keys, whatever it is. You always usually press the clutch, but in some cars you don't need to. So you're gonna press on the clutch all the way down, and whether you have keys or push to start, you're gonna start the car. The next thing you want to do is make sure that your feet can touch the bottom. So make sure that, you know, you can press the brake and stuff like that. You don't want to be too far with these pedals, especially since you have a clutch. Putting your right foot on the brake, and then you can release, you can release the e-brake. So once you release the e-brake, you're gonna want to put it in 1st gear. I believe 1st gear is the hardest gear, but once you get done and through 1st gear, you're probably gonna be very successful. When you release the clutch, you want to make sure you're not doing it too fast, because you can either jerk the car or completely stall it. The car would shut off and you would have to restart. And most of the time when that happens and it's your first time driving stick, you get really scared, and depending on how much power the car has, it can scare the living shit out of you. So yeah, be careful. Be in an area where maybe it's nobody or at a huge parking lot that's empty, something like that, definitely I wouldn't recommend just going straight to the streets and learning, because that can be really nerve-wracking. Don't do that. Do it somewhere safe. Do it somewhere where you know you won't get in trouble for it. So with your right foot on the brake and your left foot on the clutch, you are going to put your shift knob into gear, into first gear to be exact, and you're going to slowly release the clutch and press on the gas. I recommend shifting gears at 25 to 300 RPMs depending on your style. If you want to take off super loudly, then yeah, you're gonna go higher RPMs. Since your e-brake's down, you don't want the car to move, so that's why my foot is on the brake right now, and I am going to switch over to pressing in the clutch after putting it in first gear and pressing on the gas slightly at the same time as releasing the clutch, of course. That's first gear, that's second gear, and this is third gear. I'm not going to show you guys how to switch into fourth gear to fifth gear to fifth to sixth gear, nothing like that. I'm only showing you guys first to second to third, because I feel like those are like the baby steps, and really after that you're Gucci. You really are. I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you guys want to see next, whether it's car related or fitness related or whatever the heck you guys want to see. Comment down below. Peace out, you guys.